Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a Christmas related video. I'm going to wrap the kids' Christmas presents while I answer some fun Christmas questions. I've seen a few people on YouTube do this and I thought it'd be really fun to do it. So, let me first find some questions on here. Hopefully my phone won't die because it's at like 13%, but... Oh my goodness. Thank you, Minnie Mouse. Okay, so first I'm going to explain like what I do with the kids' gifts and how I wrap. I've seen a lot of people do this and I think it's a really creative idea. So for my kids, I'm going to give all their presents. Each kid is going to have like a different wrapping paper so they know which ones are theirs. So I have 3 different ones. I have this plaid one. This is a Joy. This is Snowman and Santa Claus. And so I think what I'm going to do is Isaiah's presents are going to be in the plaid. Lily's will be in the Joy, and then Harmony's will be in the Santa one. Abigail, she's not really getting any gifts to unwrap, so that's all I'm going to need. Okay, so I'm going to start with Isaiah's. Now the first question that I read, where's my scissors? Okay. The first question that I read was, where do you spend the holidays? So for me, because I have my family that lives near us and my husband's family that lives near us, we kind of split the holiday up a little bit. So basically, if it's Christmas Eve, we spend it with Daniel's family. And if it's and then on Christmas, we spend it with my family. The reason why we do it like this is because Daniel's family, when he was growing up, they always celebrated like on Christmas Eve. That's when they would open presents and do different Christmas activities. So that's kind of just led. They kind of just kept that tradition even after we got married. Which works out because my family always celebrated on Christmas Day. Anyways. So yeah, it works. By the way, guys, I'm not a professional rapper. I'm actually not that great at it, but I do what I can. We're gonna rip into this anyways, so does it really matter, right? But yeah, so with Daniel's family, we celebrate on Christmas Eve, and then with my family's on Christmas. This year is going to be a little bit different because Daniel's family is going to Canada for Christmas, so we're celebrating early, and then on Christmas Eve we're kind of just going to do me and Daniel and our kids and just have our own little family thing, and then Christmas Day we'll go to my parents. But yeah, so that is where I usually spend the holidays. Okay, so another question is, what is your favorite Christmas song? So, for me, I celebrate Jesus. That's what Christmas is to me, is celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. And so, one of my probably top favorites would be Mary, Did You Know? I think that's such a powerful song, and it's so beautiful, and I love especially the way Pentatonics sings it. they do such an amazing job with that song. They do a good job with all of their music, but that song in particular, I feel like they did such an amazing job. But yeah, so Mary Did You Know is probably one of my top favorites. When it comes to like Santa Claus type of music, my favorite would probably be I don't know. I don't really know. Maybe Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I don't know. Yeah, so another question. Moving on. Let's see. Oh, here's a good one. Do you open any presents on Christmas Eve? So, since getting married, we, you know, like I said before, Daniel celebrates Christmas Eve with his family. They celebrate everything on Christmas Eve. So, yeah, since then, I've opened up presents with them and the things that they get for us. Growing up, though, we were allowed to open, like, one present, and I'm pretty sure it had to be, like, one of their smaller presents. That's what we were allowed to do growing up. So, yes, I have opened up presents on Christmas Eve. Okay, here's the next one. Can you name all of Santa's reindeer? Now, if I remember correctly, there's 9 of them, right? I don't know if I'm right, but I think there's 9. And I don't know if I can name all of them, but I'm going to try. So there's Dancer, Prancer, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, Rudolph. I don't know the other 2. So yeah, there you go. There's some of them. Okay, going on to the next question. Is your Christmas tree real or fake? Well, if you guys seen like my previous videos, you guys would have saw that I've had my Christmas tree up since the beginning of November. But yes, we have a fake Christmas tree, at least for now. I think that maybe as the kids get older, we'll transition into a real Christmas tree, but for now we're just gonna stick with a fake one, mainly because they just can get so messy and they're sticky, and I just would rather not have to deal with that with the kids. But I would prefer to have a real one. Growing up, we pretty much always had a real one because we lived in Colorado for a good amount of time, and there was like a place that we were allowed to go to chop down our own tree. And so that was like always a fun tradition that my parents did with us. But yeah, I think eventually we'll transition into a real tree, but for now, we got our fake tree and we're happy about it. So, you guys, I'm using medical scissors because I couldn't find my real ones. Don't judge me. Yeah. Ooh, I almost cut it too short. And I'm using packing tape. So, yep, I'm kind of a hot mess, you guys. It's 10 o'clock at night. And I'm ready for bed. Alright, so moving on to the next question. Let's see. What is your all-time favorite holiday treat? Food, sweets, anything like that. What's your all-time favorite? Oh my gosh. I would say I love probably anything chocolate related. I'm a chocolates girl. My all-time favorite, I don't know. I don't really know if I have an all-time favorite sweet for Christmas. But I'll say hot chocolate. Hot chocolate is probably my go-to during this time of year because it's the only time that the weather's a little bit cooler, and so I can still enjoy like a nice cup of hot chocolate without feeling like I'm sweating. So I did have a book for Abigail, so now I'm like, well, what wrapping paper I'm gonna do? I'm probably just gonna do Harmonies. Question. Is this a weird angle, guys? I'm trying to get a good angle. Is that better? I don't know. Anyways. Okay, so it says, be honest. Do you like giving or receiving gifts better? This is kind of hard because, I mean, the selfish parts of me wants to say I would rather get gifts, because going out and buying a gift for someone can be challenging and difficult, and it can be stressful, and it's like makes you not want to do it. But I would say it's kind of equal on both ends. I love to just see people's face light up when they get something that they've really been wanting. I'm also though really bad at like keeping a secret. So if I go shopping early, like if I do my Christmas shopping early, especially when it comes to like my husband, I cannot wait until Christmas. Like I can't. Or birthdays or anything. Like I get too excited that I just want to give the gift to them. Because usually if I get him a present, it's because it's something that he's really going to want, you know? If I don't get him anything, it's because I didn't really know what to get him. Oh, cut. Anyways. But yeah, so I love giving gifts because of just the happiness and joy that it brings to people, but I don't like the stress part of it, where I have to find a gift that, oh, I know they're going to like this and I know it's going to make them happy. But yeah, giving and receiving both equal. I love it. I think I would say giving I enjoy a little bit more, because getting a gift sometimes isn't always like rewarding, especially if no one knows what to get you, you know, and it just ends up being like, here, have that. I don't know, I don't want to give an example because I don't want to like it end up being like, oh, my relative got me this gift. Anyways, but yeah, equal. Giving and get, whatever, you know what I said. Okay, so what is the best Christmas present you have ever received? Gosh. Okay, so the best one, if I really think back to my teenage years. That's where I'm gonna go, is my teenage years, when like presents were still important to me. I'm gonna say the best one that I have ever received is my first cell phone. I got my very first cell phone my freshman year of high school, and it was a Razr flip phone, which back then those were like the cool phones, right? If any of you get 90s kids, you know, like the Razr flip phone was the cool phone back then. Back in the 2006. Back in 2006. Razr flip phones. I think it was like, I just got a black one, I think, or a gray one. And I think that was the best gift. Even though back then you were limited on like minutes. So, and you didn't have 3 minutes until like after 9 p.m. So I would never like talk on the phone until after 9 p.m. And I'd be on the phone like all night long. Anyways, that would probably be my favorite. The best. Alright, moving on. Next question. Oops. What would be your dream place to visit during the holidays? My dream place would probably be Tennessee, to be honest, because for some weird reason, I've been wanting to go to Tennessee for like the past year. I don't know why, I just have this dream to just go to Tennessee and visit, or even live there. Like, I really want to move there. If we were to ever move, that's where I would want to go, is Tennessee. I don't know why. I don't have any other like state in my head. And so I really want to go and spend, I think, the holidays there, because it's so beautiful. And it's just, the weather there, I've heard, is great. And I would just love, just go there, get like an Airbnb and just go out in the middle of nowhere and enjoy the wonderful Tennessee life, I guess. I don't know. Out in the country part of Tennessee. That is where I'd want to go. That would be super fun. You guys, these are horrible scissors to be using. But you gotta work with what you got, right? Ugh. Okay. Okay. Alright, you guys, here's one for you to answer. Are you a pro present wrapper, or do you fail miserably? Here's exhibit A. Horrible scissors. So now you guys can tell me, am I pro? Nah. Alright. Most memorable holiday moment. Okay, let me think this one, because I don't know. so my favorite holiday moment. Oh man, yeah, I'll take her out of the box. My favorite holiday moment would probably be when I lived in Colorado a white Christmas. I think. I'm pretty sure this was on Christmas that we had like a couple white Christmases that I can remember. And so that was always fun, going out on Christmas morning or after like opening presents and stuff and just being outside in the snow, enjoying family and the holidays, and stuff like that, being with family. That I think would probably be the most memorable and most fun for me. Yeah. Hi, Minnie Mouse. Gosh, this is a fail, you guys. Good thing it's just for a little kid. It's not everything in the world. Okay, moving on to the next question. Where's my phone? Okay. Let's see. What made you realize the truth about Santa? So I was raised that Jesus was the most important thing when it came to Christmas. And so Santa, I knew the truth about Santa from the very get-go. But my parents still played along with the idea of Santa, and so what gave it away for me is I caught my mom stuffing the stockings one night when I got up. I got up from my bed and I came out as quietly, she didn't hear me, and the stockings were up on the wall and she was putting stuff in them, and I literally just stopped. I turned around and I walked right back to my room, and I'm pretty sure she did not know I was there. So yeah, I guess that's kind of what gave away the truth, even though I already knew the truth. But yeah. Sorry kids if I ruined it for ya. But I honestly don't think we should lie to our kids. I know it's a fun little game and you can still have fun with it with them still knowing the truth. We still had fun with it. My husband and his family, like, they knew when they were kids, they knew the truth about it, but they, their dad would still dress up as Santa and they would still have fun with it. And I think that's completely okay. I don't think we need to lie and have them believing in this false character, when in reality, Christmas is about Jesus, who is not a false character and who is very real and very important. And to me, and in my opinion, that's what we should be teaching our kids about. I don't want to start any controversial stuff, but that's just my opinions, my thoughts about it. is the last question, and it is, what makes the holidays special for you? So for me, gosh, I would have to say just being able to spend that extra time with my family, not having any distractions, not having any work-related things or anything going on that's like kind of hindering or distracting time with my family. I also just love the environment and the peace that it brings to people, and just the joy and the excitement of it. I love the purpose of it. I love everything just about the reasoning behind it and how Jesus came for us to save us, and he was perfect and he lived a perfect sinless life, and it's just such a neat story. But it's not just a story, it's super real, and it's awesome of how real and historically, like how this is history in our history, but it's just awesome. I love it. That's probably my favorite part of all. It's just the fact that we have a Savior and we don't have to be in bondage of sin anymore. So anyways, that's the last question. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was just kind of a chill video, but it was a cool way to get to know me when it comes to Christmas related Christmas related subjects. But yeah, so I will talk to you guys later. Bye now.